So what's going on in the fucking news? And I mean that literally. The curse word, the swear word, the naughty word that I used. I'm so sorry, but let's be blunt. This is being put out into the news. Monica Lewinsky, see? And this is what comes up when you do the search. Who is that? Cara Mia Ministry of Red Tape. I don't know who that is, but it comes up when you search the name Monica Lewinsky. There's a cartoon of Monica Lewinsky. So why is it in the news? Okay. It is statements that she's been making. Clinton mistress breaks silence, liberated from the past. See over here? She schools Beyonce. Now I read that it was because she said Beyonce's song about, what is it, partition or something. She says Monica Lewinsky'ed. She turns it into a past tense verb, or Bill Clinton. And so some I don't hear the song. I don't care. People just want to know what I have to say about Monica Lewinsky. Number one, it's nobody's business. All right? It never was anybody's business. It should have not been turned into a court fiasco. Some legal falsification that it has some kind of legal grounds. The fact that Bill Clinton faces it in a certain way, that's his own problem. All you needed to say that, it has no legal basis. He doesn't have to answer any questions. You never have to answer any questions. You can plead the fifth, and if they want to get rid of the fifth, you can find out what's going to happen when you get rid of that. If I'm in court, I'm not going to talk if I don't want to talk. That's what answer you're going to take. But obviously, I don't know how they could coerce Bill Clinton to talk. I guess he does a sloppy job. That's how he is. He's sloppy all over. Is he one of the greatest presidents or one of the greatest Americans? You could answer that on your own. So what was it all about? Here in Time magazine, is this recent? I don't know if that's a recent story. I can't read the date. So she came out and did all this talking recently. Is this her? Hey, excuse me. I don't need to know all this stuff. Let's just go back to what the original case where I'm saying it has no legal basis. Number two, if you want to learn about sexual relationships, that's another issue. This is an example. And they were supposed to keep it private. But you can think about these things hypothetically when you need to learn about relationships and how important the sexual act is. It seems to me the big problem with Monica Lewinsky is that basically she doesn't want to say it now, but I'll call her some young, stupid girl. And I'm not her IQ could be something else, or she could memorize like a whiz. Most of public education is memorization. Who cares? She's stupid because she doesn't know how to handle herself. You could be in love with the chief, but it doesn't mean you have to go that far. Doesn't mean you have to, but it does mean that you're basically some kind of a prostitute. He doesn't care about you. He is not going to be able to show you that, and that's pretty obvious. So she admits that it was exploitation, that she was taken advantage of. Either because, as I'm saying, she was young and she's just infatuated and she's horny. And as a matter of fact, he's an older guy and he's horny too. But the fact is that there is exploitation in that, business-wise, in employer relationship. You can't do that because it's a power trip. Not only that it's a power trip, it's that within the publicity and the fame of it, he's the president. You can't be doing that and expecting it to be reciprocal. You're right there. He has to be more discreet. And he obviously, because he did it the way he did, shows that, number one, he's out of control. Number two, he doesn't really know how to handle things because it can't be love. If you are smart, you're going to handle love in a certain way within the right context. That's why we have marriage that's supposed to be filled with love, and then it's going to become a sexual experience. Here, there's no marriage promised. There's horniness, and sex is promised, and it happens real quick, and just is very this way that's embarrassing to the whole sexual act itself. That's what I say about it. What more do you want to explore? Relationships. This is a poor example of. This is an extreme example that we can learn from if we possibly need to. It's not the fact that anything's really done illegally, but the fact that they pointed the finger at it. That's the embarrassment to the nation that they did. They're the ones who should have the legal charges against them. To bring this to court was a greater crime. To bring this to the news, that we have to hear about it still today. I don't want to hear about it. This is what's going on with her. If she wants to move on, bring it out now in a calculating way to put a smear on Hillary. Hillary doesn't need any smear. In fact, this can work in reverse, and they probably know that because they might be behind it, is that this can gain a lot of sympathy for Hillary. She may need some support in certain columns. Is it the women? Is it the minorities? Is it the abused? Is it the horny men? Is it the gay community? I don't know. You analyze where Hillary is weak right now. I think she's weak all over ever since she got married to Bill Clinton. Chelsea Clinton's not even his daughter. There's a huge evidence which would lead you to that hypothesis. It's just really shady family. Give me Franklin Delano Roosevelt any time. I mean, for dalliances. At least there was love, if you look at it very carefully. When all this stuff was announced that people want to hate on him when they study the past 70 years ago, or no, when the things happened was 90 or 100 years ago. And they said, oh, he did all this. But, it wasn't like a Monica Lewinsky thing. You can be sure of that. It wasn't that way. And maybe it was a change of the times. Maybe we're more screwed up as a nation. That's what you can, gander at this news story here. I don't know. Is she available? That's what I think. That's the most important takeaway from the news headlining. What's her phone number? And is she really going to settle down now? Is she really, now that she's gotten this whole thing over with? can she really settle down? And anybody who's interested, if that's your cup of tea, then I encourage you. But everybody else, feel free to discuss this. You want to know more about what I think about politicians. I'm not a politician right now, see. I am not like that. I'm not. So, thanks for listening. Send this out to your friends and stay tuned for more news.